Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, bringing on a day trading analysis on Bitcoin and on Chainlink. Today we're going to take a look at if Bitcoin is looking weak and are forming some kind of a reversal. Well, let's look at the charts. So as you see, if we can zoom in on Bitcoin a bit, we are kind of being rejected around the 38k area. We tried to hit it and break above it a couple of times. We haven't done it yet. And yeah, this could be a potential faking or some kind of a accumulation here, because we have this volume candle up to 39.7k, which hasn't been recovered. Big chunk of it is still left in the chart. And I do think they want to kind of advertise people to go short, and that's where they shake them out, grab that liquidity to the upside, and yeah, form a double top formation. And when that is confirmed, we don't see it yet. If you zoom out, you don't see a kind of a double top formation. You have to wait before a confirmation, so could possibly need to break this low right here, local low at 34.7k. Break that and we could possibly create a double top formation, a small one on the smaller time frames, but I do think we'll have another quick pump to the upside and then bam, straight down, possibly. We just have to wait and see. To the downside then, when we get a confirmation, we have this volume candle which has been recovered all the way down to 30k. We have one here at 28 and at 27. I do think this one will be recovered before we get a small reversal to the upside, and then we're gonna continue to the downside in 3 steps. As you can see, a lot of volume hasn't been recovered. We had a quick pump to the upside, so we could go all the way down to 20k and even 17k, but that's a long way to go. But I do think when we create a double top formation, at least aim for 30k in the next impulsive target to the downside. Not financial advice, this is just for educational and entertainment purposes only, but the target is there down to 30k. It's big, it's present. And speaking of news then, this week we don't have any. We all had our news from Europe this morning. Nothing has shocked the market. So next week then, we have the FOMC minister meeting on Tuesday. And then we have unemployment claims. And we have the flash PMI ending the week on Friday. So the start of the week might be turbulent depending on what the FOMC is stating in their release. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see if anything happens. I don't think they will shock the market anyway. It will be kind of a slow reaction to it, I think, but we'll have to wait and see. Look at the liquidation map. Not much money is present to the upside. As you can see, we have a bit of it at all the way up to 37.5k. We have a cluster of liquidations. Not a lot of money if you look at it, a couple of $100 million totally to be grabbed to the upside. But then to the downside then, as you can see, big chunks of money, a lot of people having gone long. And you can see a lot of people will get liquidated. If we recover that volume candle down to 30k to the upside, we don't have much money. So make of this what you want. Now let's take a look at Chainlink. I know that we talk a lot about Chainlink on this channel. We love the project and I think it's a great investing opportunity in Chainlink. However, this is not financial advice, it's just for educational and entertainment purposes only. But my part of this channel is to discover day trading opportunities. So I don't care about price really. I just want to see swings ups and swings down and take some profits from it, and then possibly put the money in Chainlink if I like the project or treat myself. And speaking of treating yourself, you can see we've been moving almost straight up to the upside. We created this double bottom formation, as you can see, around $6. And as you know, I spoke a lot about for Over a year I spoke about this channel that we were in from $8.5 down to $6. We were trading up and down, sideways, a couple spikes above and a couple of spikes below, as you can see. But we've been in this range sort of for over a year, and I said to you, long $6, take profits at 8.5 and go short and take profits at 6. That has kind of been a pretty solid trading strategy for Chainlink. However, we broke through it. We created this market make structure, first leg up, second leg up, third and final leg up, which is where I do think we're in right now. We need to find this local low right here. As you can see, we're covering this volume candle. We have some of it left, and basically wait and see how far it goes to the downside. If it goes lower, mark it off in the chart like this and wait for a retrace to the upside. Depending on how big the retrace is, you mark it off in the chart, and then you wait for a break of this local low. When that happens, that is a sign for you to possibly go short if you want to, not financial advice. This is just for educational and entertainment purpose only. And then you write it down to the downside, because we will see a drop to the downside in 3 steps. We have not retested this range yet. $8.5 is possibly the target. We have a big volume candle cluster right here as well. So I would like to see us visit $8.5 again to clear that, clear the books, and bam, we can go to the upside again. But until then, I do think there's a risk that we see a big drop to the downside and a big crash in the Chainlink price. However, the move to the upside is not finished yet. We will see another spike to the upside, depending on how big that is. You mark it off in the chart, and then you wait for a break of this local low at the highest point, and then you write to the downside. Targets then could be $8.5 in the coming month. But more on that later. Have a nice weekend. This is Big Boss Brother number 2. See you soon. Big Boss out.